Hi, my name is Kellylynn McLaughlin, and I am a professional driver. I work in the hazmat space. I pull end dumps and single and double roll-offs. And I'm here today to introduce Ashley, who's one of the new members of our image team at Women in Trucking Association. And I just want to quickly say that the image team is comprised of a bunch of women in the industry that are leaders. Most of us are professional drivers, and we're here to share the driver perspective and just raise awareness about the opportunities and the challenges in the industry. And we invited a bunch of new people to join us this year and be part of the image team. And so Ashley is one of the new members, and I wanted to introduce you. So hi, Ashley.
Hello.
One of the things that I've been really impressed with is that you're super hardworking and that you are the next generation of trucking for women in this industry. So what is it you do, and how did you get there?
So I assist with driving in my local branch when needed, as well as I also do training for crane operators and the entry-level driver training. I got there, it was kind of a weird path. I worked in the fast food industry before I was going to college. I graduated, I'd been a manager there, and I was like, okay, it's time for me to find something I'm passionate about. I got into my company, I was a manager in training. I was supposed to work in a branch, the back end. I decided I shouldn't work in a position where I'm telling people to do something that I don't even understand or couldn't assist with. So I went into our in-house CDL and crane academies. I obtained my license and my certification to operate crane. And
okay, let's just pause there. So when people think of crane, they normally think of like the big cranes that are building buildings and that kind of stuff. So when you're talking about driving a crane truck, what does your crane truck look like, and what does it do?
So our cranes are mounted on the back of a truck. They are built into the design of the truck when we get them. There are two different types for our industry made to deliver like shingles and roofing supplies onto a roof. We have guys who unload on the roof, and we have our operators on the ground who drive the truck up and operate the crane to lift it. And here's actually a photo of what they look like, both in action and one when it's just sitting folded up.
So how high a building can your crane truck lift materials onto?
It depends per truck. We have several, a lot of the standard ones tend to be 2-story, but we do go up 3, 4, 5 stories if needed. We also have specialized mobile crane trucks that do new construction.
Besides things that go on a roof, what kind of materials would y'all be carrying and lifting?
A lot of it's roofing, a lot of it's insulation. One of the cranes is actually called we call it a wallboard, but it's a drywall crane, so they can lift drywall.
Oh, yeah.
It's very much made to close and secure materials. When I train about it, there are so many different attachments where you could add buckets and grapplers, and you could lift logs and dirt, but we specifically use it for roofing, but you can add many things to these.
So I'm imagining you need to know how to strap, secure, balance points. I would imagine that it would be easy to get tipped over.
We talk a lot about the balance points of the material, as well as we have to teach a whole section on load charts, which is different per crane, but how to read a load chart, how to know if you're going to be overloaded. A lot of the cranes do have an overload protection system. So it will first yell at you, and then it'll stop before you can get to the point of tipping. Sometimes it still happens, but you do have to learn, can I hold this material? How do I know I can hold this material, depending on the distance?
Other thing I wanted to ask you, is your truck a manual transmission or is it automated transmission?
My truck is automated. Most of the company trucks are.
Okay.